Guys, welcome back sa ating channel. Usapang NPD pa rin po. Ito po ang part 2 ng ating video. So, may mga random question lang po tayo na babasahin tungkol sa NPD. Ito po ay iba't ibang tanong. At yun, basahin po natin. Does a person with strong narcissistic traits know when they have lost a genuinely kind-hearted person that loved them? Masusurprise po kayo sa sagot. When I read this question, my heart hurts for each and every victim of narc abuse. We all ask ourselves, why did they not find us lovely any longer? Where did we fail? Why were we so cold-heartedly tossed aside? What does their new supply have that I do not? This question has several layers. First, you and all the narc abuse victims are worthy of love, full of compassion, deeply loving, fun to be with, and beautiful where it counts. The narc didn't find you a diamond in the rough. You were a sparkling gem whose light attracted their neediness. You lit up their darkness. You see, yan po yung energy natin, yung ating lights. When the narc left, under whatever circumstances, it had nothing to do with you. Your goodness, your value, your worth as a beautiful human being did not change. Their disorder changed them. Their disorder perverted reality. Their disorder caused them to not be able to appreciate your awesomeness. Please allow me to repeat that. You in your beauty, you in your lovingness, you in your kindness never changed or failed. Their disorder failed them. The sad thing for the narcissist is that they truly only wanted you for what you supplied. Yeah. Kung ano yung ino-offer nyo lang po. When they could not be your light, they become angry. You see? Yun po, they want to steal your good qualities. When they could not experience your empathy, they blame you. They will continue their sad, fruitless journey repeating this with others. Do not internalize another person's failure to appreciate your value. Your worth is genuinely wonderful human being has not changed. You were, are, and will always be beautiful. It's a nice one. So yun. Another question po. Is a narcissist only using you? It's a good question. Not only are they only using you, they are laughing behind your back, knowing full well they are using you without you being aware of the fact. You are also being pathologically lied to, more likely than not being cheated on. You will end up being... Saan na tayo? Where is it? You will end up being gaslighted, emotionally and financially abused, and if you stick around long enough, physical abuse will soon follow all the above. Then it will be onto gaslighting and crazy-making schemes intended to emotionally, mentally wear you down and break you into pieces. If you know you are with a narcissist, it is in your best interest to cut all ties. Go complete no contact from him or from her. Sever all ties to the harem of flying monkeys and plan to move on with your life without them. If you stay, you will die an earlier death from all the abuse. I wish someone, anyone that seen through him and warned me and told me the truth of what he truly was and what was not, the good and kind man that he portrayed himself to be. They do not love you, they never will. They are incapable of love, but they are very good at hating. Their intentions are strictly to use you from day one, and when they have you believing that they are loving you, replace that word love with hate. And that's the reality of a relationship or marriage with a narcissist. Life with a narc is like an out of control train that will one day jump the tracks and be a major collision. If you don't want your life to become a train wreck, stay the hell away, as far, far away from these evils, users, as you will possible can. My goodness. Narcissists are lower than bullies, maybe pond scum, lower, the fungus that feeds on the pond scum. Bullying is a slow, painful brain fuckery. My goodness. Yeah. Another question po. Does a narcissist in a long-term relationship try to psychologically disrupt their partner? Will do most anything to weaken their emotional state? Is this so that the discarded person cannot defend against the narcissist seizing all assets? So, that's the question. Let's read the answer. May sumagot po dun sa question. Bear with me po. So, that would definitely be something a narcissist would do. Beat you down emotionally and mentally so you're too drained to put up much fight. Yeah, sounds just like them. Though they don't always have some big master plan from start to finish, they're intentionally beating you down from the start, which would just work to their advantage if it come down to what you're describing. Yeah, it's yes. Wait, another question. How often would narcissists attempt or actually create a scene in public? Ito, try natin to. Is it really true that moving on with your life is the best revenge a narcissist? X, I've been trying for months. Of course, it's the best revenge. But let's read. Marami pong nabibiktima mga ano na to eh, mga fungi, fungus na ito eh. Totoo lang. Absolutely true that moving on and making something of your life really is the best revenge of the lot. Why? Because this is not what they want. What they really want to see or hear of you is you sitting by the phone pinning for their call or pouring your heart out on social media about how much they are missed. Does nothing to shake them from your system, but sure, does wonders for their ego. Narcissists just love to know when they are being craved. You're doing your cold turkey and take heart, it won't last. Most ex-partners sometimes cross our minds or enter our dreams, so nothing unusual about, but you're still at the hurting stage, and I wish there were a magic wand, but alas, there's not. Like most of us, you got hooked and you brought into the sales pitch. Your narc ex likely meant it at the time because they get off on being in love but they never last, hence the need to go off and do the same all over again to to get their fix of another high. You're remembering the good times, but just ask yourself the likelihood of this guy being long-term partner material. Was he selfish? Did you always end up doing what he wanted? And was he prone to criticism? Sure, he was great in the sack, but last wears off quicker than you think, and more practical and emotional attributes gain greater prominence in a relationship. If you already know he was bad for you, then chances are he could have ruined your life. Ask what your friends thought of him, although I suspect you already know. My goodness. It's nothing to, you cannot ask your friends about them because your friends uh, are not with them 24/7, and most of the time they are good in acting, so they will abuse you behind closed door and treat you nice in front of the people, so it doesn't make sense. The pain will pass, the appetite will return, and slowly but surely you will begin to think of him less. At the moment, he's too ensconced with the latest bit of flesh to be bothered. But when he does text, and he likely will, it's not because you missed, it's because he fancies a change. There's a world of difference. So I just read chapter Recovering from Narcissist in a book titled Prepare to be Tortured, the price you will pay for dating a narcissist. Please don't feed the narcissist. Mhm. Let's ask for another. Wait. Well, guys, narcissists are parasite. Parasite. They are always sucking your energy. And that is 100% proven and tested. Narcissist has nothing to offer. Akala nyo, kailangan nyo sila sa buhay ninyo. No. Hindi. Kung may narcissist ka sa buhay mo, alam mo yung pakiramdam na you are in a sided relationship. Maparomantic man yan o ma-friendship o ma-boss mo man yan. Disrespectful. Yung basic human decency, yung right mo as a human, right mo to be respected as human being. Wala yan kapag ikaw yung target ng narcissist. And what makes them dangerous is like they can act good in public, in front of many people, but behind closed doors, doon ka ina-abuse. You know, they wearing their mask because their image is very important for them. Sobrang importante po sa kanila ng image nila. Like really. And I remember when I was projected, no, something like, yung mga iniisip sa'yo ng ibang tao, comes out of nowhere, yung mga accusation. And then sabi ko, who the fuck cares what people think about me? I know myself. Yun talaga ang sinabi ko talaga. Who the fuck cares what people think about me? I know myself. Yun talaga yung sinabi ko. And then I realized na it's a narcissist fear na kung ano ang isipin sa kanya ng ibang tao and she projected it into me. Her fear projected at me. Narcissist fear. And yeah, na ano po yun, na validate po yun when I started researching about NPD. So hindi na ako nag-wonder kasi lahat po ng experience ko sa taong ito na validate when I was researching and learning about NPD. Na nasabi ko, kaya pala, puro na lang validation ang nangyayari. Puro validation. So, it's their sickness. Hindi maano ka talaga, maso-surprise ka na. hindi mo sila puwedeng isipin na they are normal people like you kasi hindi, eh. Meron kang empathy, yung mga narc wala sila. So guys, sa mga bago pong ano, kung may mga anak po kayo na sa mga bagong nanay diyan, kung mga anak natin, turuan po natin sila ng empathy. Guys, that is a very, worth it na maipapamana natin sa ating mga anak. Turuan po natin sila ng kung ano yung empathy. Kasi yung mga bata normal yan na ano, eh, mag-aaway-away yan sila o kaya mayroon diyan yung itutulak niya yung kalaro niya, ganyan. Turuan po natin ng empathy yung bata. Sabihin po natin sa kanya na, what if ikaw yung itinulak? Ano ang mararamdaman mo? Gano'n po natin ituro yung empathy sa mga anak natin. Kasi may mga nanay po, hindi ko po nilalahat, but may mga nanay po na uma-act din, immaturely kapag nakipag-away yung anak nila, nandun sunggab agad yung nanay or yung tatay at kakampihan yung anak nila. Aawayin yung ano, yung kalaro. Hindi po gano'n kasi bata yan, eh. Magga-guide lang po tayo. Turuan natin ng empathy kahit pa kasalanan nung ano, nung isang batang yun, 'wag kang makipag-away diyan sa bata na parang ikaw yung naargabyado. Kasi they are kids. Bata lang yan sila. Turuan po natin ng empathy ang ating mga anak. Yan po ang pinaka-the best na pamana natin sa ating mga anak. Kasi paano po kung walang empathy yung anak ninyo, eh, wala, anong mangyayari po? Puro monster ang naku po, 'wag naman po sana. Hindi naman kasi marami din naman mga totoong ano, pero hindi natin maikakaila po na meron po talagang pamilya na ano, emotionally disconnected sa kanilang mga anak. Akala nila porke pino-provide nila yung material na bagay, pagkain diyan ganyan, feeling nila is nagagampanan nila yung role nila bilang magulang. Pasintabi po sa mga magulang po. Hindi hindi po hindi po sa nagmamagaling, sinasabi ko lang po na turuan natin po yung mga anak natin ng empathy kasi napakahalaga po niyan. Kasi habang bata sila nasa kamay po natin ng mga magulang ang kung anong magiging ano nila, magiging klaseng tao nila paglaki, nasa kamay po natin. So habang ngayon po, gawin po natin ang nararapat na role natin bilang magulang. Gawin po natin ngayon kasi kapag po lumampas na po sa edad na, ano na po, unfixable na po, wala pong ibang sisisihin kundi tayong mga magulang din. Lalo na po ito sa ano, yung mga pamilya po na may NPD, may mga alcoholic sa pamilya. Kasi yun po ang karamihan po na cause ng ano, mga NPD o yung mga ganyan, psychopath, sociopath. Lumaki po sila sa dysfunctional family. Kung hindi man narcissist yung mga magulang nila o isa sa magulang nila, may tendency na may addiction. May addiction sa isa sa magulang nila at mayroong dysfunction na nangyayari sa loob ng pamilya na hindi pinag-uusapan. Kasi yan po ang dynamic po ng dysfunctional family, eh. Mayroong problema diyan pero hindi pinag-uusapan. It's like ano ba sa psychology yung tawag nila, they don't, talk about the elephant in the room. They ignore the problem. Tapos kung meron diyan magbi-bring up nung topic na yun, everybody will accuse that, child as, black sheep or something like that. So lahat ng focus dun mapupunta sa batang yun at i-a-abuse yan nila. Meron yan silang ano po, tinatawag na golden child, which is yung favorite nila na spoiled nila na anak. At meron naman silang diyan yung ano, tawag diyan scapegoat, which is tambakan nila ng mga lahat ng negativity nila. Lahat ng nangyayari sa loob sa pamilya, sinisisi nila doon sa ano. inuutusan lahat, parang ikaw yung ano. At ang maganda po doon o kahit na gano'n yung ginagawa nila sa scapegoat nila, yung scapegoat po na yun ang may magandang puso. Yun ang may magandang puso, yung scapegoat na yun. Pero wag ano po, may ano yan, eh, um, ang kagandahan lang po doon ay hindi siya naging narcissist yung scapegoat kasi, scapegoat has a lot of, empathy, compassion, and love inside them for their family. Kaya nga tambakan sila ng ano, eh, ng negativity kasi alam ng narcissist na kahit na anong gawin nila, yung kabaitan ng scapegoat is hindi hindi yan mag-aano, iintindihin sila ng iintindihin, uunawain sila at mamahalin pa rin sila ng kanilang scapegoat na anak. Gano'n po, sad. Very sad po yung role ng scapegoat po sa family. At, yung scapegoat po, parang ninakawan niyo rin po ng karapatan na magkaroon ng sariling, happiness sa kanyang buhay. Kasi yung scapegoat po, ano siya, eh, prone siya 'pag nasa outside world na siya, prone din siya to be a narcissistic abuse target. Magiging prey siya ng mga narcissist, maa-attract na yun kasi yun ang nakasanayan niya sa kanyang family. So, it looks like normal. Hindi lang po ito sa narcissistic family po na mayroong dysfunction, like alcoholism also. So, it's the same. So, yun po, ano pa ba ang ating ano? Yeah, kapag may NPD po kayo sa buhay ninyo at alam niyo naman sa haba ng panahon na kasama niyo ang taong ito ay it doesn't, getting any better, lalong naging bitter. So, lagi kayong nai-stress at ginawa niyo na lahat at wala pa ring solusyon. Ano na po, puwede niyo na pong i-consider po yung ano, no contact. Pero hindi po lahat ng ano, in a sitwasyon kayo na puwede kayong no contact. So, you can just minimize the ano, the damage po. Implement gray rock, aralin niyo po yung NPD para napoproteksyonan niyo kahit papaano yung sarili ninyo at yung sanity ninyo. Kasi kung wala kayong kaalam-alam, wala, puro lang kayo tambakan ng ano, ng negativity ng narcissist. Remember guys, you are their drugs. Your pain is a narcissist fix. So hanggang kailan mo kayang mabuhay na gawin kang punching bag, gawin kang doormat ng isang disordered na tao. And remember guys, kahit na magpaubaya ka diyan hanggang ikamatay mo, hindi mo yan sila mapapagaling. Lalo after mo, they get another punching bag, they get another target, they get another victim. So, the cycle repeat itself. Kasi wala silang alam na iba, kundi ulit-ulitin lang yung cycle o behavior nila. And take note guys, magaling silang magtago ng kanilang totoong persona. Yung best friend na nakilala mo, na may anger issue, mayroong self-absorbed, hina-hijack lagi yung conversation. Alam mo yun kasi ugali ng mga narcissist, eh. Pero you are considerate kasi yung nakikita mo lang sa kanya, although nga hindi perfect, hindi wala naman perfect sa atin, eh. Lahat tayo mayroong negativity, mayroong ano. Pero makikita mo yan, eh, yung severity ng behavior, yung pattern, laging ganun, laging ganun. Hindi na po normal yan. At huwag niyo pong hayaan na kayo pa ang mabiktima, kayo pa ang maging ma-target nito bago pa kayo magkaroon ng bago pa kayo maging alerto. Iwasan po natin kasi hindi po maganda, hindi po madali ang aftermath ng narcissistic abuse. At remember guys, kapag may kasama kayong narcissist sa buhay niyo, once na inaral niyo po yung galaw, tricks, how they operate, the whole time guys, binibigyan tayo ng narcissist ng clue about them. Pero hindi natin napipick up kasi we are unconscious, we are sleeping. Binibigyan tayo ng clue. My goodness, hindi ko Hindi ko maano sa isip ko kung ilang beses akong binigyan ng clue ng narcissist. Kasi what they ano yan, eh, unconscious yan na lumalabas sa bibig nila, eh. Naalala ko nung ano, nung sample ganito, meron kaming nakilalang bagong ano, bagong, ah, bag kapwa Pilipino namin na kilala namin pareho. Nasa ano tayo, nasa ano tayo, nasa street tayo. Tapos wala pang ilang minuto mong nakilala yan nandun nagwa-warning na siya na mag-iingat ka sa mga ano dito, yung mga matagal na dito. Hindi ko naman sinasabi na masama sila, pero mag-iingat ka kasi ako nakikinig lang ako. Sabi ko, "Ano ba yung sinasabi niya?" Kailan lang kami dumating dito ngayon, parang wina-warningan niya yung nakilala namin sa daan, wina-warningan niya na huwag magtiwala sa mga bago dito. Ano yun? Kasi yung ano, eh, yung evilness nila pino-project po nila sa ibang tao. Do you think na they are talking about other people? No, they are talking about themselves. At na-realize ko lang po 'yan. Naku, it's a painful awakening po. Sinasabi ko po sa inyo, it's a painful awakening. At, magalit man ako sa sarili ko, wala, eh, masakit talaga kasi yung reality, nakita ko lahat 'yun. Nakita kong lahat 'yun, kaya lang hindi ko pinansin. I ignored. I ignore kasi ano ba sabihin natin diyan, ano, eh, naive tayo, eh. Naive kasi hindi sino ba naman ang kung wala kang masama sa ano, sa saloobin mo, wala kang masamang intention, wala kang alam mo 'yun, yung pure yung heart mo, hindi ka rin mag-iisip kasi ng masama sa kapwa mo, eh. 'Yan yung goodness mo na pino-project mo sa kapwa mo. So, hindi ka mag-iisip ng masama sa kanila. Kaya nung when I was, when I woke up, dun ko na-realize na I saw all these red flags, I saw all this bullshit, but I did not listen to my intuition. And that's I pinagbayaran ko po yun big time. Pinagbayaran ko big time yung pang-i-ignore ko sa aking intuition. Na ano, eh, parang wala kang ibang sisisihin kundi, sarili mo lang din. Ngayon, huwag mong sisihin ang sarili mo pala kasi you are being tricked, you are being manipulated. At guys, kung yung ibang ano nga, eh, yung mga therapist nga nati-trick pa nila, eh, tayo pa kayang walang ano, napaka-inosente natin na yung ating kindness, ginamit laban sa atin, yung empathy. Naalala ko na nung nag-ano, no-contact ako tapos nag-hover yung narcissist. Tapos andun talaga yung kesyo na ano, na ay naku, hindi na ako magdedetalye kasi lalaki yung ulo ni Narcy. Ay isipin niya na naman na ano, iba pa naman yan kasi 'pag ayaw niya kasi ng pinag-uusapan, eh. Ang gusto niya ay past is past, move on daw, move on. Oo, move on tayo but it doesn't mean na hindi ko 'to pag-uusapan kasi the truth must be, come out. The truth must be shared. Hindi ko na idedetalye but this disorder, these evil people must be exposed. Hindi ko siya i-expose individually, but what I'm telling you guys, those people exist. Awareness lang po ang i-share ko dito. Hindi ako magpo-point out ng tao. Hindi ko gagawin 'yan. No? Hindi ko gagawin po 'yan kasi I am not on revenge. I want to share awareness. This is not about the narcissist anymore who abused me. No, it's not. It's not with them anymore. It's about in general about the people because I care na wala nang mangyaring ganito. Hindi naman natin masi-save, pero at least kahit may isang tao lang po. May isang tao lang po na marating ang video na ito. At masabi niya na salamat at nang dahil sa'yo ay nakaiwas ako. Sobrang okay na po ako doon. And I promise you guys na ito po, this is I think this is my purpose. I find my purpose in this kasi ikakarir ko 'to, so siseryosohin ko ito talaga. I mean really, kasi what painful awakening siya but guys, it's a gift na hindi mo kailanman hindi mananakaw sa'yo at kaya mo lang siyang ibahagi pero hindi kayang alisin sa'yo. At hindi siya basta-basta na bumagsak lang sa'yo. Kumbaga dumaan ka sa painful awakening bago mo ma makuha yung gano'ng awareness. Alam mo when I was discarded, I really said to myself na how I wish meron man lang isang nag-ano sa akin, nakapagsabi na mayroong ganyan. Hindi ko alam talaga yan, na may nag-i-exist na ganyang tao, eh. Kasi tayo ini-exaggerate natin na katulad yung mga sa TV. Ako gano'n po talaga, eh. Sabihin niyo na pong na naive, eh, totoo po. Akala ko po yung evil na yung kagaya yung sa TV na gano'n. Hindi po pala, yung evil po pala yung tao na naka-smile sa harapan mo, nag-a-I love you sa'yo, mabait sa'yo, nagtiwala ka sa kanya, but behind your back is stabbing you. Yun po pala ang perfect definition of evil. And yeah, I learned it the hard way. So, I am just sharing the awareness. Nasa inyo po kung iti-take nyo. Kasi po, hindi ko po sa audience ko po, sa mga nanonood po sa ngayon, kung sa tingin nyo po ay hindi para sa inyo ang video na ito, okay po. Okay po. But kung sa tingin nyo po ay may mga magre-resonate sa inyo or makakatulong sa inyo, then I'm so thankful po. Kung hindi po din okay po kasi iba-iba tayo ng journey, eh, in life. Hindi po pare-pareho yung tinatahak natin na landas sa buhay. At ako po hindi pumasok po sa isipan ko na makaka-encounter ako ng ganitong tao kasi I don't deserve this, nobody deserve this. Alam ko po sa sarili ko na napakabuti kong tao. So hindi na nga ako nag-e-expect ng equal na ano, eh, kasi I am willing to give. I am my compassion, my kindness, love, I am willing kasi gusto ko nga ano, eh, I am willing to give all those good qualities. I am willing to share. Pero kung wala na ngang binibigay sa'yo tapos iti-twist ka pa, lahat ng evil na ginagawa sa'yo ng abuser mo ay ibibintang sa'yo, ay yun ang hindi ko po papayagan. Yun po ang hindi ko papayagan. And they are acting like they are the victim. 'Di ba? Paano naman yung mga totoong biktima nila na nag-suffer, nawalan ng ilang taon, nasayang yung ilang taon. But sa akin po, it's a painful, yeah. Honestly, it's very painful. Pero po, it's worth it. The knowledge I got now is very worth it. Yung painful experience na yun, i-wish ko ba yan sa kapwa ko? Hindi. Siguro sa narcissist, hindi ko i-wish, pero I'm thinking about what about they take their own medicine? What about that? Na matikman din nila yung gamot, yung binibigay nila sa ibang tao. They cannot take their own medicine. Kaya nga galit na galit yan sila, eh. Hindi yan nila kaya. Kaya nga lahat na lang ng kasinungalingan gagawin sa'yo, sisirain ka. Hindi po. At kung may may narcissist kayo, kasi ang talagang nila dyan is smear campaign. Smear campaign, sirain talaga yung reputasyon mo. Don't mind them. My goodness. Ako, you know what I learned from this experience? Don't care what other people think of you. Wag kasi kung magiging alipin ka kung anong iisipin ng ibang tao sa'yo, then you are in an invisible prison. Magiging prison ka, hindi lahat ng tao ay maiintindihan ka. At hindi lahat ng tao ay makaka-relate sa'yo or maiintindihan yung pinagdaanan mo, yung experience mo. Lalo na kung narcissist din sila. Kasi narcissist, they think black and white. Kung hindi ka nag-agree sa kanila, you are their enemy. Ganun po sila mag-isip. Ganun po mag-isip ang mga narsi. Kung hindi ka umaayon dun sa gusto nila, sa vision nila of reality, you are their enemy. Wala sila yung ano eh, yung understanding of individuality na you have your opinion, I have mine. Wala silang ganun kasi gusto nga nila control eh. Control. So kapag hindi ka nila na-control, they will control the people around you. At alam naman natin na narcissists are they are full of negative. There is no positive about them, nothing. Negativity, hatred, self-loathing, envy, pathological liar, nandun lahat. Ano ang gagawin niya nila dahil twist nga, corrupted, they will project it outside. I-ano yan nila, ipo-project niya yan sa'yo. Kasi it's too much for them eh. They don't want it. Ayaw nila yung evilness nila. Alam nila na they are evil eh. Kaya nga they are hiding their mask. They pretend as a good person, a good people. So yun, they want you to carry their evil deeds. So yun po. Yan po ang mga sad reality po. They exist in PD, a narcissistic personality disorder. And sa mga ano po, religious po, Catholic or yung narcissist po nasa Bible kasi it's spiritual ano din po eh. Kaya nga I consider them I call them evil. Nasa Bible po ninyo yan eh mga Catholic. Nasa Bible nyo po yan. Look for a Jezebel spirit. Yung mga narcissist po ay possessed by a Jezebel spirit. And kung sa Arabic naman po, I think they call it Ahab. Ahab ba yun? Yeah, Ahab. Ganyan. Yeah. Tingnan nyo po sa Bible nyo yung Jezebel spirit. Kasi ganun po ang spirit na nagko-control sa mga tao na narcissistic personality, narcissistic personality disorder. So yun po, I hope may natutunan tayo dito sa video na ito. Thank you po kung hanggang ngayon ay nanonood pa rin po kayo. Thank you so much for your time. At please comment and post your questions po. Palakihin po natin yung community natin po para po sa atin ito to share awareness po. At maprotektahan po yung mga mahal natin sa buhay po na magkaroon tayo ng kaalaman kahit papano because knowledge is power. So thank you guys. Love yourself first. Unahin po natin ang ating mga sarili bago ang iba. Bye!